Hey, thanks for joining me today. Today, I have something a little different for you folks. That's right. I'm going to be cooking indoors, and I'll be preparing for you a vegetarian pasta. That's right, vegetarian pasta. I'm going to have roasted broccoli, roasted cauliflower, pan-roasted corn, fresh spinach. I'll be using a penne pasta. All this bound together by a red wine cream sauce. Man, that sounds pretty good. Let's get started. All right, let me show you these ingredients. All right, so these are our ingredients for our vegetarian pasta today. Cauliflower, broccoli, corn, spinach, minced shallots, and garlic. And I'm using the Liberty Creek Cabernet Sauvignon, our heavy cream, penne pasta. I'm using some peanut oil, salt, and pepper. Yeah, let's get started. All right, let's break down this cauliflower. Don't mind my burger patty. Okay, so I took the knife and with meating inside the core, I just pull off the core, exposing the cauliflower. Okay, here we go. Burger, give me a break, will you? So we just cut off the stem, and here we go. See how they come off? Now these I like to cut in half, and then in quarters. And that's our cauliflower. You want to cut them just large enough to fit on your fork. So that's a nice size right there. See that? That's our cauliflower. Let's move on. Alright, let's break down the broccoli. As you can see, it's just a head of broccoli. So I like to go from the inside, and I work my way around. Work all now. Once I work my way around, these are kind of large, so I'm going to cut them in half right at the stem. Then I'm going to pull them apart one more time. Just cut them right at the stem, put them apart, and that's about the right size we want right there. So you continue to work your way around the broccoli, break down the florets into manageable little pieces. Let's move on. Alright, let's break down this corn. So as you can see, we have a full ear of corn. Now we're going to take the knife and we're going to cut the corn off the cob. And we're going to use our knife at an angle. See that? Just like that. I'll do that one more time. And one more. Excellent. And that's it right there. Let's give this a taste. It should be nice and sweet. Wonderful. And we're going to take the milk off the cob once we get her cooking in a pan. Let's move on. Alright, let me show you how I'm going to season and roast the broccoli and the cauliflower in the same fashion. So, I'm using a silver saute pan. I'm going to drizzle just enough oil to cover the vegetables with some peanut oil. I'm going to go ahead and toss it. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and hit it with some salt, some pepper, bit of salt, A bit of pepper. That's the broccoli. Let's do the cauliflower since we're at it. Enough oil to cover. Just toss it. Hit it with some salt. Some fresh cracked pepper. One more dash of salt. Some more black pepper. Okay, now this is gonna go into my oven, and my oven is set at 400 degrees. And she's almost there. Let's move on. All right, let's cook this corn. I have this pan on the heat for a good 3 to 4 minutes on low, actually on medium heat. I just added enough oil to cover the bottom of the pan. Switch that around. Let's add the corn. So we want to gently cook the corn in the oil. I'm going to give it a little bit of salt. Fresh cracked pepper. Let's give this a couple minutes. We'll be right back. Our oven is almost up to temperature. Alright, she's been on for about a minute, maybe a little less. I'm going to add some warm water. It'll essentially just finish the cooking of the corn in a gentle little broth with its own milk. So we're gonna let that go for a moment. All right, the oven is on at 400. In go the cauliflower. In go the broccoli. And we're gonna let her sit tight for about 5-10 minutes. All right, the corn is done. I'm gonna turn it off. The water has evaporated. And that's about as far as you wanna go. Right now is a good time to add some fresh herbs if you like. Some fresh thyme, some fresh parsley. But today this is all we're gonna do. So we're gonna let her hang out and just kind of cool down. All right, I can smell the vegetables roasting in this hot oven. Now it's time to toss. And I must say, you gotta be so careful. I'm using a oven mitt, and I got a towel on top of the oven mitt. Okay, here we go. Get to the broccoli on top since it's hotter. That don't look like that. That's the broccoli, sorry. Yeah, that's the cauliflower, I'm sorry. That's looking nice. Let's take a look at once again. Okay. Beautiful. Give them another 5 to 7 minutes. All right, I have water boiling for our pasta. Let's go ahead and salt our water. In go the pasta. All right, let's let that go for a moment. All right, let's check on these veggies. Whoa, that is hot. Let's check on the other one here. Actually, the broccoli's done. And the cauliflower is almost there. Just a little more color. I'm gonna put that on top. Give that another 7 minutes and that be done. The pasta is in the water. All right, let's take a look at this cauliflower. She's ready. All right, it's a hot oven. Let's get on that cream sauce. All right, the pasta is done. So I'm gonna strain, cool it, toss it with a little bit of oil so it won't stick, and just gonna hold her off till my sauce is ready, which red sauce coming right up. All right, so I strained the pasta, and then I put it in this bowl, and I tossed in some peanut oil just so it won't stick, so it's just holding tight. It's cooked perfectly. I salted the water properly so the pasta's seasoned. I'm just gonna hold out and wait for our sauce. I'm using my favorite Martha Stewart saute pan. It's on medium. And we're like ready to roll. Alright, let's start this cream sauce. The oil is just about there. So let's go in all our shallots. Let's not be shy here. Just want to start sweating our shallots. Alright, ready for our garlic. I just love the smell of shallots sweating in oil. Oh, okay. Turn up the heat just a little because I do have just under medium heat. Because all I want to do is start sweating our base flavorings. Okay, we're gonna let this cook a little bit. Alright, going on for about a minute or so. I'm gonna hit just a little bit of salt, fresh cracked pepper. Just give it a little toss. Alright, now I'm going to turn up the heat. Turn up the heat. Now I'm going to hit it with just a little slug of wine. I'm going to let that reduce. I'm going to let that go. Alright, that slug of wine is almost dry. See that? I'm going to hit it with one more slug of wine. We're going to let that reduce. Alright, the second slug is just about dry. Now I'm going to hit it with another, see how much is left. Hit it with the rest. That was about another cup. Maybe a cup and a half. And we're going to let that go. She's ready. Now I'm going to hit her with some cream. Now, I'm going to say that I have, because I want to add no more than the amount of wine reduction I have in the pan. Looks to me about maybe a cup and a half, maybe 2 cups. I'm gonna add a cup. It's a little under a cup. I'm gonna let that go. Let's let that go and come together. All right, it's been a couple minutes. Let's give her a taste. I'm gonna hit it with a little salt. Now I'm gonna hit it with a little lemon juice. We're almost there. Let's give her another taste. A little more salt. Some fresh cracked pepper. I'm just balancing out the flavors. The sweet, the salty, the sour, the bitter. Here we go. Just a dash more salt. Just a little more juice, lemon juice. But I think we're good. Now, to finish off the sauce, let's hit it with a dab of butter. Turn off the heat. I'm just going to swirl it in the sauce until the butter melts down, and we're going to build this veggie pasta. We'll be right back. I just wanted to show you I'm done with the sauce. The butter gives it a nice sheen. Beautiful. Alright, so I have the pasta in our bowl. Let's add all the roasted cauliflower, all the roasted broccoli, and let's give her a toss. Let's add some of this beautiful pan roasted corn. Wow. And finally, let's add some of this beautiful wine sauce. I'm going to hand tear some fresh basil, the fresh parsley. Beautiful. Just plate this up. Just plate it up and give her a taste. Alright, let's give this veggie pasta a taste. Alright, inside, real pretty, kind of purpley. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, that is so good. The creaminess of the red wine sauce, the shallots, the garlic, and all those roasted vegetables coming together. That dap of butter, you could taste the butter when you're in there with all those roasted flavors. Wow, that's delicious. That makes an excellent side dish there, or main dish. Wow. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making this video. And we'll see you guys here next time on The Guy Show. Goodbye, everybody.